my people. Okay, where can I sit, you guys, to talk to you guys? So I need to hurry up and get in the shower. So I'm gonna hurry up and get my stuff packed really, not really packed, but like put together really quick, so that way I can catch the shower. Because everybody in a mall will be up in the shower in the morning. My dumb tail was up late, didn't feel like getting in the shower. But really quick before I go. So today is Monday, May 8th. It is May 8th and it's 7:32. I get up to go, and today's video is going to be a last week of college for me since I'm leaving. And this video is only going to be Monday to Friday since Saturday I'm moving out, and it's going to be a part of my moving out vlog. So I'm just going to take y'all along with my week because it is a little different for this last week. I'm not really doing anything. So just come along with me for this last week. I gotta go here up and get in the shower, so I'll catch you guys right back. But enjoy this vlog. Okay, y'all, look at my hair. Jesus. So I've gotten out of the shower, I've gotten ready. Now I'm about to make these bagels. Well, put stuff on these bagels and explain to y'all how my day's about to go. So today is Monday. It is May 8th, like I said. Today would be my classes would usually be French in the morning from 10:20 to 11:20, then English from 11:30 to 1. Then I go to try and hit lunch really quick, and then go to what is it called? My work study in the library. That's from 2 to 4. It's 2 hours, and then after that I'm done. And usually when season was in, I would have practice. Season has been done since the weekend before last. The vlog that should be up before this, and that was championships. That's how my day would go during the semester. So far it was going like that, but since it's a bit different now, I have finished my French class last week. Finished that out full flat. My grade is what it is, and that's done. And then so what I'm doing this morning is I am going to eat this breakfast instead of going to the school's breakfast. So that way I can go to the editing suites, because I need to get my film done because it is showing May 11th, which is on Thursday. That's Thursday, because May 12th is Friday, and then May 13th I leave. So that is on Thursday, and I need to make sure I get that done. So instead of sitting in here, I can go there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the library first, so that way I can print out this thing I need to do for my English class, because I do have my English class today. And then I'm going to go to the editing suites. So first so what I'm doing is I'm going to eat this. I'm going to go to the editing suites first. Go to the library, then the editing suites, and then my English class, because we have a fiction presentation that we're doing today. So I'm printing out the story that I chose, which is The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. And we're just presenting, and we can only do 5 minutes. He told us 5 minutes, and then after I'm going to literally buzz you and you're done. And so he can get everybody, because there's a lot of us, because this is our last class today. That's that. And then after that, of course, I'm going to try and get some lunch, and then I'm going to go to my work study. So just to be clear, to make sure I said everything correctly and it makes sense, first thing today is we're going to go to the library so we can print out The Telltale Heart. Then we're going to go to the editing suites from like however long we got until like 11:25 or like 11:20 to edit as much as we can so we can get that done, because it's due tomorrow. Then after that, we're going to go to, after the editing suite, we're going to go to my English class, which is from 11:30 to 1. And then after that, we're going to go to lunch. We're going to get lunch and eat lunch till however, because I have work. That is at 2. So then after lunch, we're going to go to work, which is at 2 to 4. Then after that, we actually have a banquet from 6:30 to however long. And so I'm going to go to that too. I may not be able to record that, but we'll see what happens. But, so yeah. There's a lot going on today. There's a lot going on. I only have classes for today and tomorrow, and that's literally it. And then I'm done. Everything else is stuff that just needs to be turned in, like these two paragraphs. These 2 papers that I didn't finish yet are due on Wednesday, so I need to get that done. They need to be 4 to 5 pages. One of them is 2 pages with 1 line on the 3rd page, and the other one is a page and a half. I can't lie to y'all, I've had them for a while. Y'all, let's go. Y'all, do I look tired? I'm tired. But let's go so we can get this done. Y'all, I'm in the library, and I'm just going about my day. I didn't even realize it's not 8:30. The thing don't open till 8:30, but the janitor let me in. I was like, oh. Yeah, because he asked if I had a key, and I was like, well. And he's like, yeah, they don't open till 8:30, so just next time make sure you call them and ask them. I was like, oh. I didn't realize it's not 8:30. Oh. It's 8:22, so. All right. I was showing you guys the beautiful artwork on the wall. So, it is hot in here. This is the one of the many editing suites on this hall. And it is currently 8:35. Did it show? Oh, it just changed to 8:36. It's currently 8:36 now, and I'm going to try and edit as much as I can before 11:20, which I got like 3 hours, so yeah. Anyways, so let's get to editing. Okay, so here we go. I gotta find, oh wait, on this side. So here we go. It should be this one. I haven't even finished it yet. Okay. Oh, where my footage at? Okay, there we go. Okay, so see, we have the doctor. This is a professor. He works here, actually. He's a great professor. I think he's in theater, if I'm not mistaken. So then we gotta have this. Let me shorten it for you guys so I can show you everything that I have. So all of this here is my episode. Doesn't look like a lot. And all this is extra stuff back here. Let me see. All that is extra stuff back here. Oh, there's more. Yeah, all that's extra. And then this is my episode. This little blob right here. And so let me just, this is part of it. Let me show you a sneak peek because I'm pretty sure I can do that. Now, mind you, I do need to fix. I'll show you scene 2. Alright, it may be a little loud.
Alright, ma'am, when you're ready.
Oh, no, you're not gonna touch me with that.
No, please.
No, you're not gonna touch me with those things like we're back in the 1800s.
Ma'am, it is 1845, and you need to calm down or this is only going to get harder. It's okay. You might not remember some stuff for a while, but that's why we have to do the procedure and run the test to make sure that you'll eventually get your memory back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Is that okay?
And that's it. But yeah, so that's what I got so far, and I need to fix the green screen. So yeah. But yeah, so that's it. So I'm gonna sit here and edit, and I'll catch you guys later. So I'm still editing, and I didn't realize I didn't give y'all the verse of the day. So I'm still in here. It's 9:26, so I still got some time to edit. But I just realized I didn't give you guys the verse of the day, so I'm going to move over here and put the verse of the day over here. It is simple. Proverbs 4:23. Proverbs 4:23, and that reads, "Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life." And I just, on the little refresh thing on the Bible app, it has a person talking. They do the verse of the day story and then a guided prayer. And in that part of the verse of the day story, there's always someone explaining that verse to you. And the guy said, he mentioned, they say guard your heart, but they don't literally mean like by yourself. With God, you can guard your heart. And as I was reading through, let me see if I can show you this little section here that they have, if it'll focus. It's like a literal story that they read. And one part said, your body was made by God. So God is what it needs. And it reminded me of how you plant a seed. That flower and that seed needs you to water it because you planted it. Just like a child needs its mother's milk. Shouldn't be having anybody else's milk. It's that connection to them. We were made by God, so we need God. And so I read that in the verse of the day again, like it said, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Another thing they mentioned in there when I was reading the thing, it said that your heart and mind, whatever you put into your heart and your mind comes out of your mouth. So if say I read the Bible, I make sure I'm growing in my connection with God. As I grow with my connection with God and my connection with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, as I grow with Him, I treat others how He treated others, and how He treats me and how He loves me. But if I'm too busy just being rude to everyone and indulging in negative things, then that's how I'll act. And I've literally seen it in my life. I've become much more like from when I'm 16 to now. That's when I started actually reading the Bible when I was 16. I realized like I don't get as anxious as much anymore with certain things. Sometimes I have my moments. Two, I realize that I relax more and like certain things. Like I've noticed with something that's like a video on Instagram that may have been funny, and they'll say, "Oh, you're gonna go to hell if you laugh at this." I don't find videos like that funny anymore because genuinely, why would you laugh at that? You know what I'm saying? Because like in reality, like there was a video, I can't remember, somebody who may have been in a wheelchair. It was some weird video that made no sense that people laughed at. And to me, I looked at it and I'm just like, you know, that kind of really isn't actually funny because that's someone's life in danger. But anyway, but like stuff like that, like back then I used to be like, oh yeah, it's funny. But no, it's not really funny. It's just, you know, certain things I've changed. Like I've become more relaxed when certain people say things, you know, it doesn't bother me. Or like, I'm just calm way before, you know, way back then I wasn't that calm. I overthought a lot of things, and I would not want to talk about it, and just a lot of stuff, you know. But like it says here, when it says guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. What you feed your heart, what you feed your mind, what you indulge in, it's going to come out of your mouth. It's going to affect everything you do in life. And so guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. And that is Proverbs 4:23. And this is New Living's translation. But yes, guard your hearts, guys. And the only way that is possible, is with your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, with the Father. And the only way to the Father is through the Son. So, but yes, y'all, when I tell you I love God, like, I don't know if I've told you this in any other vlog, but I thought about, and I'm still thinking about, potentially starting a podcast where I just talk about the Gospels. Because I could do this, genuinely, and I'll have people on, you know, we could talk about whatever topics. I like that idea. But, so guys, I'm still working with this, it's 9:31, just literally hit 9:31, and I'm struggling. So I need to make sure I get back on this. But I just wanted to literally give you guys the verse of the day, beautiful verse of the day. Make sure you remember it. And genuinely, guys, if, you know, you're watching this and you're like, you know, I don't believe in that, I pray you haven't clicked off yet. And genuinely, just, honestly, it's never bad to just give it a try. Honestly. I wholeheartedly, truthfully believe God is the only way. Christ is the only way. It is the only way. It's the correct way. I don't know if that's rude to say like that, but it's the correct way. People just truly don't realize. It. Anytime, like I'm literally in a religion class now, and anytime we'd say anything dealing with any type of religion, Christianity is always the one thing that gets brought up all the time, and it's negative. Christianity is the only religion, only thing that gets hate the most. Like, anyone could just be sitting here. You bring up Jesus, they're going to go ballistic. But with anything else, you bring up anything else, they're calm about it. It's not that big of a deal. That's why I full wholeheartedly believe Christianity is true. And it's not even about religion. I don't associate it with religion. It's a religion, but it's not about religion. It's a true relationship with the one who can save you. It's about a true relationship with the one who can save you. You talk to him, you spend time with him, you pray to him, you allow him to help you, and you let him in. Just like a spouse. You grow with a spouse, you get to know that spouse, you spend time with that spouse, you get to know them, and one day you live together and you benefit off of each other and you help each other. Not saying that you need each other, but you help each other. But the one thing you need to realize is that you do need God. You need Christ. That's the only difference, is that you need him. And having God in your life through any and everything, it's the only way. And it's the same way. And so that's why a lot of the times people just have different thoughts about it. And at some point, I used to say that I wasn't even a Christian. I was just a follower of Christ. But that's what a Christian is. So you just need to like realize that it is a religion, but it's not about religion. It's considered one. It's truly not about it. You're truly just focused on that relationship, because that relationship is the only way you can get there. I feel like it's the only religion that speaks of having a relationship, because I remember, I'm ranting, you guys. I need to do a podcast. I was going to say something else, but let me stop ranting and let's get back to this. Y'all, I could talk forever. Okay, I'm back. I just want to say it really, really quick. So I remember I'm watching The Chosen, and they talk about this certain episode in The Chosen episode, season 3. I think this was like episode 5. Jesus went to Nazareth, back to his hometown, to talk to his people, and they, he was explaining, like he's like, I am the Messiah, and the people are like, no. If you say you're the Messiah, we gotta follow the law of Moses. And this cool thing happened when he said, I am the law of Moses. But before that, he was explaining, he was like, yes, you say you are the chosen seed of Abraham, but in reality, you by yourself don't have a relationship with God. He said, by yourself, you don't have that. Yeah, you are the chosen seed of Abraham, but that doesn't mean you still don't need to do the work. So that's why I say it's a true relationship with God. You gotta have that personal relationship. And I say it as this. They say at the end, when Jesus comes back, we're going through Judgment Day. He says, depart from me, for I never knew you. We're trying to get into the heaven's gates. We're trying to get into his house. Now think about this. Would you ever let a random person that you did not know you, into your house? Will they say, oh, well, I know you, but I didn't know you? Yeah, because you see me around and you just know who I was, and we said, hey, here and there. Doesn't mean I know you. I'm not going to just randomly let you into my house. Same way with Christ. That's why you have to actually get to know him, and it's a personal relationship. He's going to come to each and every human being on this earth, and whoever lived, talk to you, decide whether or not you are allowed to get into this house. So yeah, you may be the chosen seed of Abraham, but it's that true relationship you have by yourself. And knowing that you are the chosen seed of Abraham should give you that confidence, saying, hey, I can come to God because I am chosen. So it is a true relationship with Christ. That's what I just wanted to bring up. I had to get that off my chest and let you guys know. I hope it made sense. But, okay, let's get back to work. Look, it's Tinley.
I'm the star.
You said you're the
Why
star?
are we vlogging today?
Why are we vlogging today?
Yeah.
Because it's the last week of school. Woo! No classes, well, technically.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Where are you going?
Where am I going?
Yeah.
To my... Where are you at?
I'm not in it.
To my English class.
Oh,
Where are you going?
To my room, but now I'm taking a detour to be in this.
Oh. Well, you can walk. We can stop and then bye.
But I love you.
Love you. How was that for you? I was nervous.
I was so nervous I made myself feel physically ill. So
Are you serious?
I thought that I couldn't get up or I'd like
Oh my god.
so after it's over I'm like, oh, I feel fine.
I feel much better. I was very nervous. I spoke too fast. Yes. Yes, I'm coming. I'm sweating. Huh?
I can't date a man that doesn't know how to do shit.
You said what? You want to be on my vlog?
Sure.
This is Becca.
Hello.
We just got out of class and I was freaking out, and so I spoke too fast.
You did so good. You did really good.
I feel like I did horrible.
You did great.
No, I just spoke too fast.
No, you didn't.
I know that No, yours was good. She thought she did it wrong.
What?
She thought she did it wrong.
You did it great.
Yeah. We're gonna go to lunch.
Yes.
They talk about me because I got a hoodie on.
And I know she hot too.
Yeah, she hot.
It's not that. Okay, never mind. The sun is coming out, but before it was not that hot.
It was hot.
Wait, I'm gonna go get my coffee.
Okay, we're coming to eat. I decided to wait for them. I was walking with 2 people and then I left. So, how's y'all day going?
I always like, once I'm done with these classes, I'm like, I gotta go to class tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Y'all too. Come here.
You always calling us something.
What's up?
You see the stress that's on my face?
The stress. Every time he see us, he be like, "Come here."
For what?
To give us.
I do not care. When I call you, you better jump, hop, skip to me. Don't turn your head, Dakota. Do not turn your head.
If you said jump off a cliff, I'm pushing him.
Yeah, I thought so. So tomorrow, what time's tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow. What you mean? I thought you said same time,
he
coach.
Said Thursday.
He said you didn't see the message.
Because you got on do not disturb. That's what happens. You on do not disturb.
That's what happened.
You on do not disturb.
The same time.
You said same time, coach.
At the same time?
Yeah.
What time I told you?
2. Oh, am I 2:15 or 2:30?
That's y'all business.
Everybody, let's go. All right, guys. I know it's kind of loud right now, but I'm heading to my work study. I'm probably gonna be a little late. Yeah, no, I won't. It's 1:54. My work study's at 2, and it's pretty much not too far. It's right around this building, a little ways, but it's in the library, so I'm gonna head there now and do some work. I know I need to do some essays, so I'm gonna get that done. Alright, hello guys, I am back inside my room. It is 4:09. Now let me stop talking like that. It's 4:09 right now, and what I'm about to do is procrastinate very, very little. Very, very little, I promise, very, very little. Because I am about to look up car accessories. So, let me just get into it real quick for y'all what I'm talking about and blah, blah, blah. So, my mother bought a new car. It is a Kia Sportage. I almost said Sportage. Kia Sportage. And she got a new car, and so she asked me, she was like, Jazz, do you want your car, to keep your car, or take the CRV, which is her old car? Her CRV is like a bigger SUV type sedan, like her Kia Sportage is. And so she asked me if I wanted to keep that. And the only reason she asked me is because all my other siblings have cars, and my car is kind of like the oldest car out of everybody's, really. I have a 2005, everybody else at least has like 09 and up. And my... So, 4:12 now. Don't have the banquet until 6:30. I might dress up. Let me show you what I'm gonna wear. So I have this little dress type thing that I'm gonna wear with these shoes. I can't lie to you. I packed up my heels and they're gone. And why would I wear heels? I don't know. If you know me, you know I'm not really a heel person, but I'll wear them, of course. Like prom, I wore them. Where else? My birthday, I wore them. So yeah, but like not like that. And so I'm just gonna wear this color of the day. So. And yeah, and so I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day after the banquet. I had planned to go to the editing suite so that way I can really make sure I get that junk done, because it's due tomorrow, I believe, and the showing is on Thursday, so gotta do all that. And then I still have these 2 papers and to study for my religion test, and that's literally it. After I do these 2, my portfolio for English, and then my test for that class, and then I finish my film, I am done. So I gotta make sure I get it done, so that way when I go home, I'm going home. Because essays and all that stuff and the tests aren't truly due. Like for some people, their final exams are online, so they're not done until like maybe the 16th. We're going home. Like after tomorrow, we have no more classes, so it's up to us to make sure we finish our papers and stuff like that and get them done. That's why I'm like, I need to get it done. But I'm gonna procrastinate for just a little bit, and I might, if I find some stuff, I'll show you guys. But until then, I'll be back. Hello guys, I'm back. So I've gotten dressed for the banquet, which is literally not until another hour. So I would go out there to the mirror, the long mirror, to show you my outfit, but I'm not gonna do that. I have to walk all the way down the hall. But anyways, so here is my shoes. I have this dress on that you can see. This is my dress. Oh wait, I'm trying to, yeah, this is my dress. A little bit. And that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna literally sit here for this next hour. Doing nothing. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do homework. Oh, I was supposed to show you guys some stuff that I had in my cart. Really quick. I'm gonna do that. So I have this little thingy. I have two of these just to see, like, eventually whichever one I want to get. I have this little white, like, I don't know if you can see that steering wheel cover. It's like bedazzled or whatever, and this for the key fob. That's all I got so far. I don't know anything else I would want to get, and that's even if they'll let me, which I'm pretty sure they would, because like it would be my car at that point, so I could decorate it, but I just wanted to still be sure. But so yeah, I'm gonna get those, and I'm probably looking into some more stuff, probably get a different type of, and it wouldn't make sense. They're gonna be like, you're gonna spend all that money just to redecorate. Yeah, because I don't want to take this stuff out of my old car and put it in the CRV. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm being bougie. But anyways, I'll see y'all maybe if I can record anything at the banquet. Alright, so I just got out of dinner and I'm about to head to the athletic banquet. Walking that way. It's Dakota! I don't know if y'all just saw her. Look at her. Look at Dakota. So yeah, let me zoom out real quick. But so we're all meeting. We're all supposed to be meeting at this door right here to walk in so we can sit together at the banquet. It is currently 6:16. The banquet is at 6:30. Let's go see what Dakota has to say to the people. Huh?
From a distance, you look like you're about to go.
Go where?
I don't know how to say it.
Appropriately or just in general?
No, like just in general. I don't know if it's like go on your Hajj, to the Hajj. You know, like the pilgrimage that they do around
No.
Mecca?
I don't know.
Okay.
My arm's starting to hurt.
You're supposed to wear all white, even though you don't got all white. From a distance, it look like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But I was gonna ask, so how are you feeling?
I feel, I don't know, like I want to go home.
Like you wanna go home? No, I'm
Yeah.
ready to go home, honestly.
I'm ready to go home!
Well, we're gonna sit here and wait for the peoples, I guess. Yep. Oh? Whatever the... She's running in heels. Stop running in heels, ma'am. She's like, I can run in heels, guys. And then we got peoples back there too. Oh, my bad. Yeah, we try to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Wait for
Sanaya.
I thought she was already here.
No.
That's why you was running?
Yes.
Nah, got it on the vlog. I'm trying to just show the building, and this is what. Oh, look at that, y'all. We're gonna take pictures.
Put your phones down. Put your phone
No, it's Monday. Little Star's mama laid the big moon cake onto the night sky to cool. Now, Little Star, mama said, your moon cake took us a long time to bake, so let's see if you can make it last a while.
Bonjour. Good morning, everyone. It is a new day. Where can I sit y'all? Can I sit y'all here real quick? Y'all, when I tell y'all I've had 2 lenses, it came with a silver one because this is a white camera. Then I broke it, got a black one, broke that one, and this is my 3rd one. I need to stop breaking them. But bonjour. It is 7:41 in the morning. I got up a little late, but I'm about to go ahead and get dressed. It is supposed to be raining today, so I'm wearing sweats. And I realized it's hot, and all I packed were straight pants and like tights and stuff. And it's hot outside. But we're gonna wear this today. Today on our agenda is get up. I'm gonna go to breakfast this time. Oh, sorry, that's not a gun. You know how they be doing that? But anyway, we're gonna get up, go to breakfast, and then I gotta make sure I'm at release 8:30, around there, 8. I have work in the library again, of course. This time's in the morning at 10. Then after that, I have today's Tuesday, so I work for 2 hours. I work from 10 to 12. Then I go to lunch before my what class is that? Before my religion class, which is at 1:10. Before my 1:10 class. So then I go to my 1:10 class, and that is until 2:40. And today we are doing our final exam, and we're talking about our research paper. No, our fieldwork paper. We're talking about that. So then I have that, and then after that, I'm going to try and make it to the editing suite to try and get as much done before class, so that way I can go to dinner, which opens at 4:30. I might not go until like 5, so then I can go to my class at 6, and then my class is at 6. So, like I said, breakfast, work, lunch, class, editing suite, dinner, class, and then whatever happens after that. So that's all the way until I'm up at now, which is 7:43, all the way until 8 probably tonight, or 7 tonight, my bad. 7:30 tonight, because that's when class ends. It's from 6 to 7:30. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all, this weekly vlog is probably going to be so long. I didn't realize how many clips I had from simply just yesterday. And we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to go, because I'm not recording on Saturday, because that's going to be the move out vlog. But let's just go ahead and get started. I'll catch y'all back when I'm dressed and I'm heading out. Okay, let's go. Grab my keys. Let's go. A little chit chat, guys. So I was thinking about how I wanted to low-key get back into beat making for my YouTube channel, like the other one, my music channel. Because since I know piano a little bit, I can make more beats. So I think I want to compose something. So I wanted to show you what I got for breakfast real quick. So look, I got a waffle, half of a waffle. I saw someone do it. A biscuit, right there. Syrup, and then an eclair. I never seen that before. And then I made a strawberry and banana smoothie. I didn't know we could make smoothies, y'all. I had never been to breakfast until maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I hadn't been to breakfast all year, but finally I decided to come. And this is what I got today. And I finally was making strawberry and banana smoothies. I was never making that before. I didn't know you could do this at breakfast. So definitely was coming back every day. This past 3 weeks now, I think I've been coming to breakfast. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna work on my religion since that's the class I have after work. It's currently 8:55 right now, so I have a good amount of time because I don't work till 10. So I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna shelf books. in the wrong order. I gotta go to B. Hey guys, I'm back. Got ice cream. I got out of work. I went to Sonier, and it's a bunch of stuff just going on campus right now. They have food out on the quad and ice cream, so we're gonna get food and I got ice cream. My second one because I dropped the first one. So sad. So now I didn't get ice cream. Did you get ice cream?
I did. I got the lemon one.
Lemon.
It was really good.
And she had a burger. She doubled it for real. You know
I
she.
had to.
You know she had to double it.
You know I had to double it.
So we're about to go get some food. Let's try my lens cap. Alright guys, so I have just gotten out of my religion class. Oh, it's raining. It's raining right here. Well, like, it's dropping from the thing. But I've just gotten out of my religion class. I'm about to go to the editing suite. Y'all, everything is done. That fast, everything is done. So I'm about to go to my editing suite. Well, one of them to try and edit. Because it's pretty much due today, I think. So I'm trying to get as much finished, y'all, as I can. So let's go. Well, it's on. Hold on. Yeah. Look, Bella wanted to show this. She's not even. Let me tell you. Look. She's not even in the class. She's just there.
I just walked in and they said hi.
Let me stop. That's why we're quiet. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this.
It doesn't fit my big head, so it's in my glasses.
Bye. I gotta go to the editing suite. Bye.
What's up, vlog?
She was waiting. It's been 2 hours. People have been in and out. Professor has been in here looking at our stuff.
Dying.
So this is what we have so far for my episode. We've got our intro right there, and then we're going, and yeah, it's 4 minutes. Tenley, what do you have to say for yourself?
This thing is gonna be the end of my life. That green screen.
The green screen, yeah.
Is gonna be the end of my life.
Understood.
I can't.
Understood.
I've
Definitely.
been here since 9:30 in the morning.
Oh no, genuinely, like I went in here and I seen on the thing that she said 9:30 to 5. I was like, ma'am, 9:30 to 5 is crazy. That's Tenley for you. Getting her work done, and it's due today. Why are you trying to bite me?
On where? Insta? Facebook? I don't know. I don't have Facebook.
What does y'all say then? Everyone say I look good. An exotic dancer.
Good morning, guys. I have y'all sitting on my camera bag right here. But so it is Wednesday. It's 8:07 in the morning. As you know, our last day of classes was yesterday. Finished everything that I could yesterday. The only things that I have left is my 2 papers for my religion class, and then my whole portfolio for my English class. Which in the portfolio, I need to revise 3 poems, 1 short story, and do a 2-page reflection on that in my portfolio, and I haven't started. I've only started maybe like 1 poem, which the revisions are fine. It's just that 2-page paper I'm worried about. I'm like, I have to write a reflection on how, well, let me read through it again, honestly, but that's pretty much what I have to do. So since I have to meet with my professor, my English professor, tomorrow, I'm going to try and get it all done so that way I can just hand it in to him early, because it has to be in hand, and it's due the 13th, which is whenever, what is Oh, I don't know. Which is when everyone leaves. So I'm like, I gotta hand it to you in person. So I'm gonna have to do this early. But also, I have an interview, a job interview at 9:30, and it's remote. It's online, and it's for an internship, pretty much like a summer internship. That's what it said on the app. So it's a summer internship. I'm gonna be trying to work at a summer camp or whatever. And so I was like, yeah, let's try that out. And so the lady said to come prepared with 3 questions, so that's what I'm doing. I think I have 3 good questions, I don't know. So I applied for like a day camp counselor and maybe photographer. This is the camera that you're looking at. It's a camera I have for photography, and I have another camera, but it's not the best thing, so I would use this one. But the thing is, I'm like, if we're doing stuff at a camp, I don't think this is gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think. I don't know, I just feel like I would want a wider lens. I would want different lenses, and I don't have the money for different lenses. So I'm gonna ask her about it today. Like, does she prefer a, professional photographer? Because this is all I got right here. But so we'll see about that. Yeah. So that's how my day's gonna go. I was gonna cook bagels because I don't feel like going to breakfast. And gonna try and do some work before then because it's 8:09. I don't have the interview till 9:30. And for the rest of my day, I have a meeting with Coach, our sprints coach, Coach Harris. You've seen him in the videos. You've seen him this week bothering us. But anyway, and so we have to do like individual meetings with him. And then after that, I'm honestly done for the day. And I'm just going to continue working on this because one of my papers is due today and another one's due tomorrow, but I'm trying to get them both done today. And then I truly need to work on that portfolio. And then after that portfolio, I am done, y'all. I am done. So I'm just going to sit here and work on work. Probably finish Queen Charlotte because it's been pretty good. And yeah, come along with this day. Y'all, we're almost done. Today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. We're almost done. And then Friday, last day. And then y'all get to see the move out vlog. This is crazy. All right. Guys, the job interview is done. I may potentially be a photographer, so that's exciting. She was explaining everything to me and how it goes. So I may potentially be a photographer, which is exciting. The interview went great. Guys, when I tell y'all I'm so like, the interview went great pretty much. Because my last job interview when I was working at Lidl, yo, I was so nervous because I was in there. It was just me and 3 people staring at me, grown people. She looked more around maybe like 20, 25-ish. And so I was a bit more comfortable. And it was online. But y'all, I was scared. But I'm going to try and finish this paper because I'm trying to finish both of them. So that way I have all of today and then a little bit of tomorrow to finish my portfolio because I need to get it done. But so yeah, and I finished Queen Charlotte. It was really, really good. It almost made me cry. Like the ending, I almost cried. Because when you think about it, like, she went through so much and stayed with him through all of that. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. But I'm not going to cap with y'all. When I was watching it and every time his hand started shaking King George, I'm just like, a prayer. A prayer will do so much. I'm telling you, a prayer will do so much. But you know, life is life sometimes. But, and then a doctor, like, I can go on. What was that gonna do? It's not doing anything but making him even more anxious and it's not working. Clearly, you should stop. He was putting that man in danger. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and finish this joint. I said portfolio. My paper, y'all, I'm struggling. It's supposed to be 4 pages, and this is all I got. 3. Well, not even 3. I have 1. I mean 2. And this. And I got a whole nother paper. I'm gonna get it done though. Let me stop talking. I'm gonna get it done. Hello. Let me show you. So I'm at lunch right now. That's what I got. It's not too bad. It's just a little dry. And I'm working on homework. If I'm being honest, I haven't did not one piece of homework that whole time that I was in my room sitting there. So we're gonna try and do work now. Yay! I zoomed in by accident. How did I do that? It's this thing on my lens. But so I'm in Coach's office right now. There. Let's see if I can go sneak a peek on there. He was over there somewhere. He's coming back up. But so I'm honestly just chilling in here because I went to lunch and barely ate any food. But now I'm about to eat a cupcake. And then coach is coming back. But I want to chill in here because I'm bored. They've been sitting here since Sunday and it's Monday now. I mean Wednesday.
What you doing, Jazz?
Eating a cupcake?
Making all that noise.
I ain't making no noise.
I heard all that slick snack pop all the way downstairs.
Because it's loud. You want to say hey to my vlog?
The what?
My vlog?
Sure.
I'm vlogging for a week.
Sure. And you turn my radio down. What's up, vlog? This is Coach Harris.
I didn't turn your radio down.
Jazz eating our cupcakes.
He said I could take them.
I don't know what to say. But she deserved it though.
Thanks. Okay. Look, Salem, to camera. This guy's trying to leave.
I can't.
Is that Maya?
Probably.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm by the door. You can come in.
Oh shit.
Oh.
No, so. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. We're all just trying to pack up and leave. It's okay. Okay, so I tried doing as much as I could, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I sat in there with coaches for a little bit. But my friend Bella gave me her car keys. My other friend, Maya, needs to go to the orthodontist. She needs to go somewhere to get her Invisalign. So she didn't feel like driving because she's packing up her room. So she was like, can you take her? I'm like, I'm scared to drive your car, but okay. But so yeah, that's what I'm about to go do, and then I'll catch y'all back. I'm gonna leave my camera here so I can just get there and go and focus. So I will catch you guys back and let you know how it went. Okay guys, I'm with Maya. We're gonna go get Bobo on front quad. Why are you laughing? We're gonna go. I know you got some badass angles. We're gonna go get Bobo on front quad when it comes out. I forgot my camera. Look, it's a plane. I forgot my camera and I didn't feel like getting it, so we're on the phone.
Like overdoing it, or is it okay? Y'all love this stuff that much?
It's here.
Oh, okay. So my top is too big for the coat.
Yeah, it's too big. So guys, I got black tea with milk.
So she's black.
So what am I then?
White.
Yeah, but I got black tea too.
Okay, transracial girl. Okay. Is there little popping things in it?
No. They're not popping. These are the chewy ones.
Ew.
She said ew because I told her they're not the popping ones, they're the chewy
I'm
ones.
about to blow it too.
Girl, why did you think that they were the popping ones? It looked like
Bro.
it wasn't in line. It's good.
And I was in line, but I'm fucking just
My vlog. This is so much better. Cursing in my vlog.
Oh, I'm sorry, my fault to all you non-cursers out there.
The ones here are very
That's fine.
aggressive. Okay.
They be real free.
They're so close.
Guys, I'm back. Hold on, let me pause this. Watching something with DC Young Fly on YouTube. But I got boba and I got a second round of boba. This time it was a blood orange tea with regular milk and the boba balls. I actually like it. So when I tried it when I was younger, I wasn't a fan, but everything combined tastes so good. And this was just on front quad. It tastes so good, like it's so good. But so yeah, I'm honestly bored, y'all. I tried calling Jeremiah, but he didn't answer, so he probably busy or asleep or something. Yeah, I'm bored. Oh well, I guess I could do homework. Well, who wants to do homework? But I need to do it because it's due. So I'm gonna honestly just sit, work on homework, work on this portfolio, finally finish these 2 papers so I can turn them in. And oh me, oh my. And honestly, yeah, I'm just chilling because last day of classes was yesterday, like y'all saw. So I'm just chilling. Boba, we had boba today. We got to do tie-dye and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm just gonna sit here, chill or whatever, do some homework, and I'll see what's going on for these next two days. So hey guys, I'm back. So it is currently, if you can see that, I don't know if you could, it's 7:42. I just came back from the Hub, this place we got, and I got this on my cheese. I got smushed. But I just got that, and I'm about to eat, but I'm going to go ahead and end off my day right now because there's literally nothing else I'm going to be doing. I read earlier, and I'm going to read chapter 3 again of Zechariah because that's what I was reading, and I wanted to read it again so I can get in depth of it. But I'm going to go ahead and eat, probably watch a show, then read again, and then I'm going to see you guys tomorrow because there's really nothing else I'm going to do. But I do remember I need to make sure I go to the practice room piano before I leave because I love the pianos here, and I really need to make sure I get back on it again before I leave because I'm going to miss it. Of course I'll be back next year, but I'm going to miss it for these next 3 months. But so I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what my day's like tomorrow. What is my day going to be like? The only thing I can think of is that we're showing our films tomorrow. That's it. So yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. It is currently, hold on. I sleep with my robe and this little blanket because it gets cold in my room. And the only reason I keep the AC on so it can't get cold is because when it's off, it gets really hot. So it turns on and off, but it gets really hot. But what time is it? It's like 7. Because I was going to get up and get a shower, but today is moving day for Baby Cakes and his family. So I'm not getting up until he gets ready and stuff. But she said around 9. It is currently 7:40 if you can see that. 7:40 and I'm waiting, but I'm going to start on my last thing of homework. I turned in my 2 papers, y'all, yesterday. They were horrible. So we're just going to go with what it is. My grade is a B right now because of my final exam grade was good. Those papers are going to drop it down. So, yeah. And then, so now I'm going to do my last portfolio. Well, my portfolio, which is the last thing. The portfolio consists of revising 3 poems we did this semester, 1 short story we did, and then a 2-page paper of a reflection on our revisions. So we're going to work on that. Yeah. So enjoy my day. Oh, let me tell you what today consists of. So today consists of that, getting ready, of course, making some type of breakfast, and then I have to actually meet the professor, my English professor, at between 1 and 4 is his office hours. So I'm probably going to go around like 2. And then tonight, guys, is our showing for our films. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I edited everything as good as I could. I went to Professor and I showed it to her. She told me to fix little things, so I tried fixing them. And as I was fixing them, I fixed everything. And I would watch it over, and like the beginning would be loud, and then it would get quiet. I was trying to fix that, and then she came into the editing suite saying, "Hey, I'm about to leave in like 15 minutes." She was telling everyone who was still here. Y'all, I just did what I could to turn it in, because I was like, you know what, she is about to leave. We need to get it done, because it was Tuesday, and today was the showing day, so I had to get it done. And so I did what I could, y'all, so we're going to pray that it's good. And if it's on YouTube, I'll definitely put a link down in the description to everybody's stuff that was shown that night. So hopefully y'all can watch it, because I can't record it, of course. And I don't think I can post it on my channel like I did my other films, because it's a whole like collection of everyone who did something. So I'll put the link in the description. And I'll probably make a separate video on that channel to just say, hey, you know, I did this. Go watch it. But, so yeah, I'm going to start working on this work. Then I'm going to get up and get ready later. So I pray our morning is going good. Actually, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't show y'all the verse of the day yesterday. I'm a bad person, I know. I'm so sorry. But here's the verse of the day today. So, I want to screenshot it for you guys. It is Romans 8:1. Romans 8:1, and I'm going to put it on this side for you guys. Romans 8:1 says, "So now, there is no condemnation for those who belong to Christ Jesus." So now there is no condemnation for those who belong to Christ Jesus, and that is Romans 8:1. He's on the phone watching whatever. But there is no condemnation for those who belong to Christ Jesus, and that is Romans 8:1. And if you are a follower of him, if you belong to him, and if you go to him for everything, and you are just his person and you truly seek him and you give up your life to him and allow him in, you are him. You are his person. You're not him, but you're his person. And there is no condemnation for all who belong to Christ. And I know I belong to Christ, and I pray others will give their life to him too. So yeah, homework it is. I'm back. I just realized I haven't talked to y'all in a bot, but I had a great conversation with my papa just now on the phone. I was asking about this scripture that was in the Bible in Zechariah. He was explaining it to me, so I got to have a good old conversation with him for about like 40 minutes, which is great. I don't talk to him a lot, so I need to make sure I talk to him more because it made me think about like my grandma, if y'all don't know, passed away 3 years ago now. It's coming up in May. May 23rd, she passed away 3 years ago. And now that I've grown in my relationship with Christ and like I'm actually reading the Bible and stuff like that, it makes me wish that I would have been able to do it with her and actually call her up and ask her questions. So that's why I'm like, gotta make sure I do it with my papa, because if I don't and then I miss that opportunity, I'm definitely gonna be sad. So I'm taking advantage of that and making sure I do go and talk to him and have all these conversations and stuff. But guys, so I'm about to go to dinner. It's wrong wrist. It's 11:36, so we were talking that long, and I'm about to go to dinner. And then after dinner, I'm probably, honestly, I was gonna go to the library so that way I can work on my homework, like a lot of my homework, so then I can print everything out and then staple it or whatever, do what I gotta do. But I just had the idea of going to the practice room. Remember how I said yesterday I need to go to the practice room? Oh, but here's my outfit. It's just something slight. I literally threw stuff together. There's a hole in these tights too. I threw stuff together so that way I could just have something to wear, because I had to give everything, you know, to my stepdad when he came. But yeah, so I'm about to go to dinner. I'm gonna eat, and then I'll catch y'all when I'm at the library instead. Maybe we'll see. But so yeah. So guys, I'm on the 3rd floor of the library to do homework. Look, it's this cool little nook up here. So I'm gonna do some homework. It's supposed to stay quiet, so that's why I'm whispering. Yeah, let's do some homework. Okay, I am done, you guys. I have finished all of my work. Finally, I just literally got out of my meeting with my professor for my English class, and we were talking. He's telling me he's a cool professor because he's a graduate student here, so he's also a professor, so he was really cool. And he was like, well, I'm just gonna leave the ball in your court if you wanna, you know, redo the portfolio and just try some more a little bit, you know, whatever you feel. But I'm not gonna force you. I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, because he knows dang well. He said it just depends on the substantial change within your poem and your revised portion. And I'm like, oh, there goes my grade, because it was no substantial change at all. But honestly, I was just trying to get it done. So that's it. That's it. I'm so scared, y'all. And I asked him, hold on, I gotta change hands. I asked him, I was like, so how badly would that affect my grade? And he was like, so it's 20% of your grade. So say if you had an A and you got a 75 on the portfolio, it would bring it down to like an A minus. Or if you had a B, it would bring it down to a B minus, you know. Or, well, he meant B plus, bring it down to a B minus. So honestly, we're just gonna pray. We're just gonna pray that I pass these classes, but yeah. Oh, practice room, let's go. I just thought about it as soon as I was walking by Presser. Let's go to the practice room. I'm here to see if I can play you guys anything. I've been sitting here for a minute. I'm gonna put my phone under here and see if I can lift it up. Oh, now it's too high. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can play you guys something. I was gonna do Shepherd Plays, but I'll do Vol Set if I can remember it. So let's see. This is the most recent one I've done. So let's try Vol Set for you guys. If I can remember how it goes, bear with me. No. What note is that? I'm messing up already. What note is that? This is... That's F. Oh, that's G. And that's D. Okay, faster. That was so horrible, like so bad. I want to play for y'all again. I want to redeem myself. Arabian dance. If I can remember what the notes are. Okay, that was a bit better. So yeah, I'm honestly probably gonna mess around just for a little bit longer, and then I can honestly go to dinner too. So I'm gonna do that, and then at 7 o'clock will be the show. Of course, like I said before, can't record anything, but I'll see what I can get. This is where we're showing the film. It's gonna be in this room. And I wanted to show you guys, look, we're on the poster. That's our directing class. Look, it's me. Those are our actors and actresses. Oh, well, Miss Lisa's not there. We're missing one. She plays Violet. But yeah. Look at them. Oh, we're rolling. Hello. Wait. Bella.
She's selling secrets.
Say hi.
Hi.
They're nervous.
Oh,
Because they're actors. Most nervous.
I'm about to be
Bonjour. Comment ça va? No, so. How are you guys this morning? Bonjour. I wish I knew more French. I literally took a whole class this year, two classes this year, and can't really have a conversation unless it's a greeting. But I only got 51 minutes left on my SD card. Amen. But so I'm about to go shower, as you can see, and brush my teeth, and I just want to go ahead and get my day started. I literally laid around this morning because I have nothing else to do today other than work. And welcome to the last day of my weekly vlog. It's 9:33. Oh, 9:33 right now. I'm about to get up and go shower and brush my teeth and honestly sit around until I have to go work. I go to work. I picked up extra hours from 6 to 11. Hold on. I picked up extra hours in the library from 6 to 11. So I'll be out late tonight, and I'll be out late to then come back, crash, to then get back up in the morning to shower and then pack everything else up. The last little bit of stuff, which you'll see in my moving out vlog. Not really. This is literally it. Everything else, like there's nothing in my closets, I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing in these closets. So everything that I need to take with me, oh look, a hair bow. I'm gonna leave it. So guys, if any of you guys are coming to Holland's and you get this room, you might find a hair bow. Might not. They might clean it out and take it out. But yeah. But so yeah, this is the last day. You'll see tomorrow in my moving out vlog. You'll see last Saturday and tomorrow Saturday in my moving out vlog. But this is the last day of the weekly vlog. So let's see what's happening today. You'll see me mostly at work. I'm literally doing nothing, and I'm going to be editing at work. So yeah, let me go get in the shower and stop babbling. But good morning, guys. Oh, it's Friday. Oh, I feel like I didn't give y'all the verse of the day yesterday either. I was supposed to be giving y'all the verse of the day every day, and I forgot. So let me give y'all the verse of the day. I feel like I did yesterday, but let me give y'all the verse of the day. It is a beautiful verse of the day. I just finished the little like thing here. So the verse of the day, oh, let me screenshot it for you guys. I think I remember doing this yesterday. So it is John 1:12, and I'm going to put it here. John 1:12 says, "But to all who believed in him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God." I'm going to read that again because I actually read it wrong. But to all who believe in him, I keep doing that, believe in him. But to all who believed him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. Everyone, no matter who you are throughout this entire world and how long life has been going, each and every person who's ever lived had the ability, has the chance now to still be accepted into his home as long as you believe him and accept him. It's that easy. And we all have room. We all have space. He wants each and every one of us to know him and to be accepted into the house. But you just have to believe him and accept him. Accept what he did. Accept Jesus Christ, what he did. He died on the cross for us, rose 3 days later, and was lifted up to heaven. He died for our sins. And as I grew, I learned that was a covenant. And anytime you need a covenant, you need bloodshed. That's why he came and died. But also, as I, like a couple weeks ago maybe, I learned to kind of make, like, it made more sense. Like, Christ, God is spirit. And you know, we all have spirits. And we once were able to have that connection with God. But we didn't anymore after, you know, Adam and Eve ate of the fruit. And so Jesus came down in the flesh, so that way there's a passageway from humans of the earth to have a passageway to heaven. Jesus is that passageway, and as long as you believe in him and accept what he did, you will have the access to the passageway, because he says the only way to the Father is through the Son. And I learned that, I was like, you know, when they explained it in that way, that he's the passageway because he came from heaven down into the flesh, back up for us to have that passageway. Like, does that make sense? I feel like I'm not explaining it well, but it made sense when the video explained it to me. And if I can find it, I'll link it in the description of when the guy explained it. Jesus literally, God came down in the flesh and died on the cross. Jesus Christ, the Son, and came back up. So that way we can have that passageway. But hey, I don't know if I explained that well, but it's I love it. John 1:12. But to all who believed in him, accepted him, he gave, I read it wrong, but to all who believed him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. Let me go shower, y'all, but good morning. Hello, guys. So here's my lunch for today. I know, it's pretty weird, but I forgot what this was. I think it was, I don't want to be lying, could bean chicken? Something with rice, chicken with rice, but it smells pretty good. And then I got fries because I was like, oh, they got fries over there. And I was going to try and get pizza too, but that was a lot. So, I just decided to stick with this. So, yeah. So guys, we are back in the practice room. We're going to do some more piano stuff because why not? Like I said before, even though I don't have any more lessons, my professor told me for next year when I go to my other professor that I should, I don't know why I'm so tired, that I should could continue like practicing and making sure I'm staying on it so that way when I come back, it looks like I never played the piano before. So, that's what we're going to work on. And I low-key, I was praying, like, Lord, I genuinely want to write a song. I want to write a gospel song or just write something, you know? I really want to. So I was talking and I was like, I want to try. So we're going to try. I'm bored, guys. It's, what time is it? Oh, let me see. It's 2:09. You want to see what I just did?
Hi, guys.
This is Jerry Meyer.
Oh my gosh, I got a new room.
He got a new room. But guys, look at this. I shouldn't be this bored. Doing more schoolwork because I'm bored. But you know what I thought? If I genuinely want to learn French and Spanish, even though French took me out these past 2 semesters, if I genuinely want to learn, I need to put in the work. So that's what I'm going to do genuinely. Like, I'm going to try and categorize everything. Because when I was learning French, I wasn't really putting them in, like, categories of, like, subjects. Not subjects, but, like, what is it? Like, what's the word? Subjects. Like, categorizing them with every lesson. I don't know. But I'm going to try and do that this time and learn both Spanish and French. So we'll see how that goes. I'm in the same spot as lunch, y'all. I forgot to show you my food. I had this pasta. It's almost gone. And then I got an apple for work in case I get hungry. Because I feel like I might get hungry. Especially if I'm working from 6 to 11. And then I think about it. I think we close at 2 in the morning for exams. But anyway, I'm working from 6 to 11. And I'm excited, y'all, because I go home tomorrow morning. But I'll see y'all when I'm at work, honestly. Doing whatever I'm doing, so. Hello, guys. It is currently 8:04. 8:04. And I work until 11, currently by myself. Someone else was supposed to be coming, but I don't know if they're coming. But I wanted to go ahead and end off this weekly vlog, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's, well, I'm moving out tomorrow, but the video probably won't be up till late. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for more. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay positive. Bye, guys.